They say politics is a game of numbers. Politics in our country is a game of interest. For politicians, is all about their interest. I am talking this in regards to Raila Odinga supporting Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja, Raila Odinga endorsing him in the 2027 election. Did I expect this to happen? Of course, yes, I expected this. Raila Odinga is a politician, and for Raila Odinga, there have been reports that ODM also give the ticket to the highest bidder. It is the reports, the claims are all over. Go to the social media, you read everything about ODM elections and the tickets. And the tickets for one to acquire an ODM ticket, it has always been to the person, the highest bidder. So Mimi, I am not personally, I'm not shocked that Raila Odinga ignored Babu Owino to support Johnson Sakaja. And there have been also claims that as we speak right now, Johnson Sakaja, the governor of Nairobi, is the one taking care of Raila Odinga. And in this sense, I will not have to expound more on this. If I tell you that he is the one taking care of Raila Odinga, of course, you know what I mean by that. I'm not going to give more details on this, but you'll have to figure it out by yourself. So Babu Owino, if you ask me, Babu Owino is ready. Babu Owino is ready to lead Nairobians. If you ask me, the guy is ready. Just the other day, 2 days ago, InfoTrack list Babu Owino as the most performing MP, followed by Ndindi Nyoro and others. And others, we have Gathoni Wamuchomba and others. So Babu Owino has done a lot in Embakasi East. Babu Owino has shown that he is a leader and he has the people's interest at heart. Of course, Babu Owino is a human. He has his mapungufu yake as a man, as a human. But to me, as somebody who is supporting the youth, I think Babu Owino is ready. Now, people are telling Babu Owino to quit ODM. But is this the right time to quit ODM? No. Of course, no. This is not the right time for Babu to quit ODM. We have coalitions coming up. We have parties coming up and all that. We are seeing that in 2027, we're expecting to have the Rigathi coalition and, of course, the Ruto's coalition. These are some of the factors also that is going to determine the winner of the Nairobi's gubernatorial race. Now, if I were Babu Owino, I would still hold on until next year, that is 2026. Because by next year, around June, we will be knowing which coalitions is this, which coalitions has which party, which coalition is being. So for Babu Owino, if you ask me, I will advise him to wait, to hold on, to still play safe, to still play dumb until next year. Akiona that where of course campaigns zitakuwa zimeanza, and we could tell from our rallies, we could tell that where people are going to vote. We could tell from our rallies. So we'll have a coalition, the current regime coalition, Ruto and other parties, and of course I'm seeing the likes of Martha Karua, we have Kalonzo Musyoka, we have Rigathi Gachagua, and you see also we have many. Of course our politics is tribal, so in this case we are also factoring in tribes in this election. So of course we have Kikuyus who are now 100% backing Rigathi Gachagua, and of course there will be also voting for anybody who will be endorsed by Rigathi Gachagua, that is Nairobi. So for Babu Owino, don't give up. You are still young, but I would tell you this: go for this thing. Even if you are going as an independent candidate, go for it, Babu. Go for it. And I'm seeing a situation whereby in 2027 parties will not matter. parties will not matter. You see, in our previous elections, we've had candidates going independent and winning votes and winning elections. So it can also happen. And I'm seeing this situation repeating, and I'm seeing this situation that in 2027, we have independents. We'll have many independent candidates winning elections because Kenyans are tired with these political parties. Kenyans are tired for these political parties pretending that to preach democracy, they're not doing so. So for ODM and Johnson Sakaja, I don't think that Sakaja is going to make for a second term. I'm not seeing this happening. I'm not an expert in this thing, but I'm not seeing this happening. Remember, our elections was normal. Our country was normal until the 25th of June happened. That changed everything. And now I'm seeing a situation whereby Babu is going to the directions of, I think he will choose that directions of Rigathi Gachagua, because he will have to secure the Kikuyu votes. He will have to secure that. So for Babu Owino, I don't even know how to factor in Edwin Sifuna. I don't know where I will place Edwin Sifuna. I don't know if Edwin Sifuna will go for a second term as the senator or not. Remember, Edwin Sifuna recently has been showing that he is here to fight for ODM. And remember also what ODM has been doing recently, calling out this government, is because ODM don't want to die. ODM don't want to vanish. ODM is seeing what is happening with the UDA. UDA is dying. UDA has been washed away. And I'm seeing a situation whereby in 2027, we might have a new party under Ruto's leadership. So for me, UDA is done. And this is something that the ODM guys, the likes of Kina Sifuna, the SD, don't want to happen with the ODM. They want this party to stay strong. They want this party to remain the party that has been since way back. And these are the reasons they are coming out, the likes of Kisumu governor, the likes of Kisumu Senator, Kina James Orengo, Kina Edwin Sifuna. We have these others from the Western region who got elected through ODM coming out to condemn the abductions, to call out President William Ruto and all this, because they are dividing themselves. The ODM are dividing themselves. We have those who are pro-government and we have those who are there to call out this government, so that the public, the voters will see that, hey, we have ODM guys who are with us. We have ODM guys who are backing us. This is politics. So ODM is just trying to play politics. But for Babu Owino, man, you see, there has been scenarios. Remember, there has been scenarios whereby Babu Owino has kind of as in kuachwa in this ODM hierarchy and everything, kukitokea na anything elections, we see Babu Owino is not being given that space that some of us want to see Babu. Like, we can have people being elected secretary, what, all these positions, but Babu wanakuwa to ignored. So this to me was expected, but I want Babu Owino to go for it. In 2027, I am going for youths. I am going for it from the MCA, women rep, senator, governor. I am going to vote for people, for young people, whether they win it or not. But I know that it is the right thing to do. I know that it is the right thing to do towards moving this country forward. We are tired with all these politicians. They have been there for 40 years, for 30 years, for 20 years. They have nothing to give us. They have nothing that they are going to bring to this country to help the young people of this country. They are not going to do anything. They are not. So, in 2027, my way of voting will be about youth. And I am encouraging the young people to come out and go for these seats. If you are interested, be it in senatorial, be it in a member of parliament, go for these seats. Some of these decisions will require the young people to be in government to do it. Some of these decisions will require you to have numbers in the National Assembly, will require you to have numbers in the Senate. We require 12 numbers in both houses. So for young people, for the Kinababu and the other young people, go for these seats. Whether you win it or not, we will say that we tried. We will be marking and saying that at least I tried. But this thing of speaking and leaving it to these politicians who have been there will be making a mistake. For any young person who is going for any seat, I am supporting that young person. I am praying for that young person, because from the look of things, it is only the young people who are going to change this country. It is only the young people who are going to bring the positive changes in this country. Ruto has been there, Rigathi Gachagua has been there, Raila Odinga has been there, Kalonzo Musyoka has been there, Musalia Mudavadi has been there. What have they done in this period? Nothing. They've done nothing. So I'm not even expecting them that in case they win the 2027 seat, that they are going to bring anything meaningful to this country. No, I am expecting nothing from them, apart from them making more money, apart from them securing more money and taking it to foreign countries, to foreign banks. Other than that, what else am I expecting from these people? Nothing, absolutely nothing. And this is the reason I am vouching for the young people to go for these seats, because I know as much as our country is full of tribal discussion, tribalism, and all this, I believe that the young people are going to change this. We want a country that people are employed based on merit. We are done with the tribalism, nepotism, all this ism. We are tired of it. And now we want, moving forward past 2027, we want to see a new Kenya. So for Babu Owino, I wish you all the best. And I am telling you to go for this seat. Regardless whether Raila Odinga is going to back you or not, go for this seat. You have a chance. From the look of things, Nairobians are tired and they are ready to try a new face. And Babu Owino, you are the face of the youth. Go for it, young man. Go for it. That is it for me for now. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.